Stephen Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University, the closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Stephen Strasburg's.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Comes set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Brandon Nimmo goes down for the first out of the game. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. It's on. Into the box now, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
Not shortstop.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam.
In now is Adam Eaton. In previous duels with DeGrom, he's a .333 hitter. He also has 1 home run. There's Cano, and there's out number 2. Striding into the box, Juan Soto, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Robinson Cano. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
J.D. Davis the next at bat, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. No balls and a strike to count. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. J.D. Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Michael Conforto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eric Thames. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. Conforto is over to his left. As he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll pull into second with one away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. He's ready. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Standing in now, Kurt Suzuki. And there's a base hit on the line. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Victor Robles digging in now as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Suzuki ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag by Ramos, and they got him at home plate.
The pitcher, he's there.
Stepping in now, Steven Strasburg, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
The shortstop,
Ahmed Rosario comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Oh my goodness, talk about a developing story here. 8 straight strikeouts, and there are 2 away now.
the pitcher.
Jacob deGrom is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to them.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They trail it here 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Slapped hard the opposite way. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
One away now. Here's Adam Eaton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Eaton stands 5'9" as you see him in the left-handed box. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Conforto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
And he fouls this one off. Castro, the former Miami Marlin, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
0-2, here it is. Runner goes for third. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's 3-0 Washington. Next up for New York, Brandon Nimmo back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 0-1 on its way.
Ball, that's outside. You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2-2.
Line to the right side. Eaton is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Jeff McNeil is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 ball, no strikes the count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Alonso is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Robbie Cano now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Popped up. Suzuki waits on it, and that retires the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in the switch hitter as Dribble Cabrera. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. On to first to complete the double play.
Center fielder, number 16. Victor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The left fielder.
So digging in now, J.D. Davis. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 50th pitch of the game on its way. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Got him swinging on the fastball there. J.D. Davis is retired to lead off the 5th.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Up next to the Mets.
He's set and the pitch. Wilson Ramos will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And another foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Now batting, shortstop.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right side, hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. Striding in, Eric Thames, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! So it's a three-run shot to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Not shocked by that swing right there. An absolute bomb. You can tell this offense was kind of salivating to get to home plate. His presence on the mound right now leaves a lot to be desired. He needs to start attacking or he's going to be lifted.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Michael Waka gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Starlin Castro.
The batter number 15. Second baseman.
A dive, but it's off his glove.
Castro.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And what's the call? It's a home run. And now hold everything here. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. 3 runs already home here. My gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Waka has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So now to the plate, Victor Robles, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Davis is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Nationals 6 and the Mets nothing. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Number 12, Eduardo Nunez.
Fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounder down the line at third. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, 2 down now.
The center fielder, number 9.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. First delivery to him on the way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Robert Gesellman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. No hits to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Not shortstop.
So striding forward now, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he's certainly not shy, is he? He goes up there looking to be aggressive and takes a big rip right here. Squares it up and lines it for a double that goes all the way to the wall. Great work out of him.
Adam Eaton digging in next as he swings and hits a laser to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now back, left fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. They lead it 6-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jeff McNeil. A bouncer up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So here's Pete Alonso. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
To second for 1, on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Eric Thames.
The first baseman, Eric.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
Up next for the Nationals, the second baseman, darle.
So here's Starlin Castro. He grounds it sharply to third. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The third baseman,
Stepping in and ready for another shot as Dribble Cabrera trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that's the third out. Nationals down on. Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this is hit hard to the right side. Now here it comes. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. Go down 1, 2, 3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Digging in once again, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Next to hit will be the pitcher,
Steven Strasburg. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting.
And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. In now, Trey Turner, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Here's the first pitch to him. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Adam Eaton. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Rosario is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Nats leave a pair. They lead it 6-zip. Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Popped him up. Turner stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Up next to the net, the pitcher, Robert Costello.
Jed Lowry will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
2 started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 the count to Jed Lowry. Lowry, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a one-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So here's Jeff McNeil. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Drilled down the line. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Hit down the line at first. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Nimmo is off of first with 2 away. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the 1st inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
6-0 the final shutout score today. The Washington Nationals took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Steven Strasburg pitches well enough to get the W. Jacob deGrom struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.